안녕하세요. 저는 Sunny입니다. Hey guys, it is Sunny here. Welcome to part 9 of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII 16. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get started. I do want to say a couple of things first before I delve into doing these story quests. I did listen to my friend Goldheart's advice of doing a lot of these side quests that were available off stream. So you may or may not notice that on the right side of the screen there's only the main story quest, and the reason why I did that is because one, I was bored over the weekend and I felt like playing. At first I was gonna grind, like do level grinding to make Clive stronger, but I decided against that, and yeah. But I say all that to say Clive is level 30 now. I think he was 28 when I ended the stream on Saturday, just 2 days ago. And now he's level 30. You may or may not notice as well that my iconic abilities are different. I did practice a little bit in the Redstone training area with Titan's abilities, and that actually went a lot better than I had expected. So I do like Titan, but it does have a learning curve. But I went back once I got to like level 30. I got some more, I went exploring in a couple of areas outside of the hideaway, and I got some more, pretty sure I got like some armor or something, I don't remember, and I did the recommended like abilities of what I should have, and this is what they have: Rising Flames, Heat Wave, Lightning Rod, Thunderstorm. So we're back on the Ramu abilities. And now we've added Aerial Blast for Garuda. And we still have Wicked Wheel, so. You know, you craft, right? Craft what? Armor and... You mean gear? Because I've been doing the crafting. It's just everything that I can craft is too weak compared to what I have right now. And I've already checked with the blacksmith. And anything that I can craft right now is like I said, is weaker than what I have right now. But I'll show you, since you're saying I can craft, and telling you that there's nothing that I can craft right now.
Back, are ya? Not saying for you, dear.
Yeah, craft. So everything is weaker than what I have right now, because I already have the grindstone. Okay. This here, Drake Slayer belt, so I'll probably craft that. Okay, so I was just missing those two, but I hadn't checked down here.
And how am I meant to do that?
Yeah,
then?
sorry, no, I don't have the items. I forgot. That's why I didn't do it. I need something called Electrum, and I don't know where to get that. And gelatinous mass. No. That's what it was. I looked at it, I want to say Saturday. No, Sunday, yesterday, off stream, and I saw that these were new, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and craft them, and it was like, oh, you don't have the materials, and I was like, well, shit.
Fine.
But yeah, that's all I can have right now. I know the gelatinous mass would have to be from fighting Flans, but those things could be anywhere. And then the other thing, I don't know how to get Electrum, so I want to update y'all as well about the hunt board, I did go and find the griffin. So I did that, but I didn't look for anything else. So I tried to find this, but it said Clairview in Sandbrack, and I'm like, well, where the hell is that? And then the rest are in Rosaria. I didn't find this one at all. And I went through Auto Rosaria, so I don't know where this is. Probably somewhere past the docks. North of... But yeah, I'll work on these. I'll work on these off stream. And there's one more thing. I did do some other things. I ended up getting this because you see my renown is at 195, and the next one to unlock is at 205, and then it jumps to 295 and 350.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
What I do want to do is talk to the characters and get their not opinions, but like how they know Mid or like know of her. I accidentally did this one off stream, so I didn't even really read it. We met under curious circumstances, I think it is fair to say. It was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like. Naturally, I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered? To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort. Still, our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Cool.
Then I bid you good day.
I bid you good day.
Been doing Mid's bidding, have you? Yeah, she's wrote me in and all.
Okay.
Made me promise to sweep the old blooming cellar for her.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go talk to Karen. And, what's his name? I don't know why I can't remember his damn name. Actually, let's talk to Harpocrates first, because I know he has one about her as well.
Tone says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clyde?
Also, the Tet and Crow thing, I wonder why that's updated again, but I'll do this one first. Young Mid has always been too clever by half.
From the moment of her very first steps.
From the moment of her very first step, she would roam the hideaway, tearing apart everything she laid her little hands upon. But it wasn't until she started putting those things back together again that Sid realized his daughter had been blessed with a truly special talent. And so, rather than see it squandered, he swallowed his pride and sent Mid to the University of Canterbury to study under the Free City's finest mechanists. That was on her 11th name day. We have reaped the benefits of her studies ever since. Her inventions are a part of our daily lives here at the Hideaway, even if she herself is not.
As to why she has stayed away.
As to why she has stayed away, I would hazard that a part of her is simply afraid. Afraid that coming home will remind her too much of what she has lost. Oh, that's sad.
Did you know
that Tet and Crow's parents were both bearers? Having lived so long in a world where so much was denied them, it could not have been easy for them to find love.
They had.
But once they had, oh, how brilliant did it burn. I feel like I have to sneeze. Hold on. I've been muting myself when I sneeze now. I love that only burned brighter once Tet and Crow were there to bask in it, to share it.
Until it was taken away.
Till it was taken away, plunging the twins into a darkness no man or woman, let alone child, should ever have to face. Sorry, my watch went off. Oh, okay, it's where my Apple Music. It was like, the credit card's being used for this charge, and I'm like, wait, what? A pall that will ever hang over us, as long as the man who cast it walks free. It's so sad.
Fare you well, Clive.
I hate that these are so damn sad, bro. I still don't have any answers about Torgal yet.
What can I get you, Sid?
Oh, I didn't know I could actually, like, buy things here.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Shit. Okay.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Is irresponsible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for
Quite
certain.
the opposite.
Quite the opposite, in fact. She's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her
My
tune.
father-like daughter.
Why couldn't she just say the A part at the end? Like father, like daughter, eh? I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. So as long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
Ta-ra, then.
Yep.
What do you need? Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Wringing your breeches. Just like her old man. Keeps us on our toes, though. That was short.
See ya.
Blackthorn. I don't know why I always forget that dude's name.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they came to.
Say that every time I pass by them. She looked as white as a sheet. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What's everyone
Alright, now let's go to the story. Oh wait, no. Sorry. I think I forgot about Nectar. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, my dude.
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected.
I agree.
The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
You can do it.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go?
Yeah.
Thank you. No one knows Herb Lord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard?
I know, I just picked up a side quest, but I'll probably do that off stream. Unless we end up going to Rosaria.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva.
Oh, that's
Girl
why.
from the Northern
Okay.
Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
Yeah, there is
You're
Fenrir.
saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
That's crazy!
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Yeah,
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own,
that's good.
his latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Nice.
Get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn,
Yeah.
I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
Some time later. Literally got a whole other section of the hideaway unlocked now.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Okay, well, I still want to talk
Let
to
me do
her.
this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Thanks from before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
And work in earnest we shall.
Okay, I was like, where is this even located?
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon. Don't get open to express.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Game?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
I don't know. You might have to after all this is over.
Clive,
If you make it.
have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Wade? Uncle? What's it gonna be?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle! I thought it would be.
Clive, my boy!
How the hell did he find us?
Grab a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here.
I'm so happy that it's him. Meanwhile, yeah, I had a feeling it'd be like meanwhile. Twin side, the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. Seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government
Audience
seems
chamber.
for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse.
Golly, Dion.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Get that child up off the floor.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
Hold on, Gold, I'll read your comment after.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
Yo, that blue is... Oh my god, that blue is pretty.
Very good.
Damn them for choosing the color blue to be part of their colors.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
You're just gonna have Dion do all the work?
The men of
You
the
ass.
Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own
Exactly.
dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
Also, the man has no hands
As much
anymore?
as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
Yeah.
There
He
will be
probably doesn't care.
losses, it is true.
Yep.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Yo, this man's giving like... Sorry, I know I'm pausing in the middle of the cutscene. But this man is giving me Walder Frey vibes, and I don't like it. Fuck this dude.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Reminds me of the Red Wedding.
Yes,
No,
sire.
bastard. I wish I could see his ass get up and do something. All I ever see him do is just hold something and speak rudely. The king, I mean. I feel like he only cares about Dion so much because he's their dominant. Not because he's his son.
Prepare for battle.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
I feel bad for Dion.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
What?
So Annabella's tales were true.
What?
You disappoint me, Dion.
Wait, what? I don't think it's true at all. I think she's forcing the people to tell the king that. And I don't think Dion's going to betray him either. Like, if he is, it's going to be like the very last minute. But I don't see a reason why he would do that.
What's Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find
Alright,
out.
so, hold on, Gold. Okay, sorry. Automod is, it's very fickle. I don't know why it's that strict. I ask the same question. If some random relative shows up and they found out where I stayed, I'll be like, oh, this is sus alert. Yeah. That's why I was like, how the hell do you know where we were? Yeah, is now unarmed. Smirk. I hate you. Hugo. Yeah. Hugo being unarmed. Well, he doesn't have hands. He still has arms. He needs a reality check and his wife needs a full fisting? I don't think that's the right choice of words, but we'll go with it.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Needs to be punched. Needs a knuckle sandwich. Oh, but there's a side quest over there. Why is there a lock symbol, though?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Yeah.
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
For some reason I thought it would be Wade here.
I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith.
Should need a knuckle and knee sandwiches. Yeah, sounds right to me.
Of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was.
Sorry, I had a phone call too. No worries.
I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
You there? Do you
There are
have
2,000
food?
gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Ooh.
2,000? And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Another visual explanation.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy,
A party traveling light would have tightened back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Progress on certain quests is no longer limited.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid.
Okay, well, can I pick up that quest down there now?
Of course. The little uns have been up to their old tricks
I'm just gonna pick this quest up and then go back to the main.
With a good oil.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. As long as it's just thistles and not curls, because let's see how much I struggled with that other one before. I call it struggling. Oh, I just want to see if it's going to update with Harpocrates. Because technically the tomes would need to be updated.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today?
Maeve, the landlady of the Tub and Crown, the Hideaway's much-loved alehouse. Though she was born in Rosaria, her enslavement as a bearer saw her transported to Sandbrak to work its wheat fields. However, when the farmer was unhappy with the harvest and thought to make an example of her for her fellow slaves, the Cursebreakers stepped in to instead teach him the error of his ways. Good for her. Land Ash. Though slightly smaller than her sister to the west, the eastern continent of Alastea is markedly more altitudinous. Her lightly wooded shores, guarded on all sides by nigh unscalable cliffs, having been ravaged by the blight still more grievously than storm, the kingdom of Waloed is now her sole remaining nation. To inside the former capital of the Crystalline Dominion, after a unilateral maneuver by the Holy Empire of Sandbrak in 873, it became the imperial capital. Mysteries of the Realm. Frostwolf. A rare breed of wolf from the frozen northern territories that is said to be able to conjure magics. An ancient fable from the region prominently features a frost wolf by the name of Fenrir, who was companion to the, quote, Queen of the Snows, end quote, most likely an allusion to the dominance of Sheba, and defended her not with tooth and claw, but with bolts of ice. Astrologer. Members of the... I almost said Gregorian? Because I'm trying to say it the way that they say it, but I'll say it anyway. Gregorian clergy, who divine the future from the movements of the heavens. It has long been custom for the astrologers of the imperial court to share their auguries not only with the emperor, granting them significant political influence, provided that is, that the emperor of the day shares Sylvester's inclination to heed their advice. The Einhajar. The flagship of the Waloed Navy, also known as the Black Galleon. Alongside the Royal Cavalry, it is the pride of Waloed and is capable of swiftly delivering elite troops onto enemy soil to make war in the name of the mighty Odin. Wyvern Tail. The elegant white flower that is a symbol of the Holy Empire of Sandbrak. I feel like Dion's gonna die.
The door to the shelves shall ever
That's just my theory. I think he's gonna die because the king already thinks, because of what Annabella told him, that Dion's going to betray him. Which I still think she had influence over the astrologers. Because it doesn't make any sense.
Here for another of my lectures.
Ask about Byron.
Lord Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, protector of Port Isolde. And your uncle, no less. I heard tell that he was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful. Why, perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the Hideaway. I must practice my steps.
Allow me to educate you. Study it well, Clive.
I ain't studying shit. Let's save it real quick. I have not saved it in a while.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Turn to Byron. I was gonna say, where even is he? Oh, he's right here.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I feel like if I go forward, it's gonna be a mistake. Because I feel like I need to at least do the side quests. You know what I mean? I know I said I'd do them off stream, but I kind of feel like I should because there's only two. There's only two of them. What say y'all? Y'all think I should do these two quests first? Because I feel like the EXP will be worth it. I think I'll do these two real quick. I know y'all probably like, dang, like so close. But, like honestly, I feel like I would regret it. Wait, for real? He's traveling with us? That's weird. It's not that far. Really didn't think Uncle would be with us while I'm... Surprised there's no Minotaur out here.
Felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Surprised Uncle's not like, what the hell is that? didn't do nearly as much as I hoped. Pitcher wax, a sticky substance found in the pitcher of a carnivorous plant which thrives in the Rosarian lowlands. We're not going to fast travel back. We're going to head to next quest. It's literally right here. It's this one, right? Yeah, do no harm. It literally isn't far.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Oh, it's just hornets and raptors. That's fine. I'm trying to see what the fuck Uncle's doing. Uncle, are you even fighting? Alright, cool. Forgot that this is more of a hold down X.
Here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Alright. Now we can wait.
So put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
I didn't want to just interrupt him. Okay.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood.
Oh.
Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals.
I mean, I think the agony would be worth it than for them to be...
Not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Talia took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Talia managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other curse breakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do, if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front, and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
Oh my god.
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
I knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
I didn't know.
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodriguez, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Golly, that flashback was crazy. All for some steel silk and things. Jeez, please.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are. All done?
Yeah, I'm done.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Who's this blue?
Actually, I feel like Clive needs to have a different outfit, like not the ones that they have. This one and the other one, but like just something more.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Sure
That's
did.
one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name.
Oh, his boat has a name.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh. Also, Gold Clive is not. He can't have children. Badge of Might +1. Awarded to soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage on the field of battle. The feeling of accomplishment it enkindles in the recipient's heart is thought to enhance future performance. Increases attack by 12. Okay. That was still worth it. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, my HP is full? When did that happen? I guess I'll just skedaddle then, huh?
Clive?
I mean, can I still...
Sorry, will it be?
Pretty sure I didn't obtain the... Yeah, I don't know where to get that damn Electrum. Wait, I thought I had the waistcloth equipped. Oh, I need the whisker. That's so dumb.
And?
I wonder if I used it already. Probably. Oh well, let's go. The Dalmatian Republic. Uncle wasn't doing too much when I was fighting earlier.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands. Oh, God. What the?
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I think I should, explore a little bit. Probably so.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Over here! This one. Get him! Go, Torgal! This one. All yours, Torgal! Go, Torgal!
Oh my God. Did I mess up? Did I mess up by taking on this group of scorpions? Clive, I'm trying to point you over here, dude. Oh, these are just chocobos. What is Uncle doing? He's not doing anything. Also, golly. Ugh. Okay. It's being a cheerleader, what do you mean? That shit is not sufficient. Not in this game, it isn't. If I wanted a cheerleader, I would get that annoying ass girl from Final Fantasy VII. The one who's always getting into trouble and we gotta clean up her mess. I know the path is like straight ahead, but I can't help but fight things. Fury, yeah, I don't like her either. I don't think really anyone does, to be honest with you. Nice. I mean, I'm about to level up soon, it looks like. Is that a chest? Oh, nope. Just seeing things. Sunhounds. Man. Blood Fang. I feel like the fighting is worth it just for the experience alone. I don't really want to fight the chocobos. So I've been trying to find other things. Other things to fight. Wait, those aren't chocobos, are they? And are they the ones starting the freaking tornadoes? Are y'all chocobos? There are chocobos. We have a whole desert to explore. Why am I reminded of Final Fantasy VII right now? What was that? Oh, it's an item. I would not mind at all grinding just to get to level 31 and then proceeding. I'm just still attacking them. Yes, that's what I wanted. Nice. Okay, cool. We can keep going now. Make further down, new, in. Okay, so it was that way. I was heading the right way after all. I'm trying to understand why these little whirlwinds keep happening. Yeah, something was just telling me to go in here. People just resting. I don't blame them. This desert is very vast. Someone say something about Kupka? So let me pet Torgal. He's overdue for his pets.
There she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know,
Dalamil.
this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Uh-oh.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh Lord, now I gotta carry this quest on my back. God, Clive looks so good in that cloak on, and the hood and everything. Let's hope no one recognizes their weapons or anything.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Chocobo
2
soup?
bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
They actually eat the chocobos?
Pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Would you rather be my squire? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Like eating ostrich. Ew. Basically. Also, hi, Mako. Tastes like chicken. It's funny that they have chicken and... Joshua's here! Joshua's here! Joshua's here! What the fuck? Oh no, he's right upstairs. Come on. I starving K10. That's true,
Grace,
but
it is plain you are not yet
I'm
well
not
enough
starving
to travel.
yet.
If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
Hey, Mako is
We must
Joshua
press on.
Sonny's favorite. Yes, he is.
Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Oh, but my baby's dying.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Please, God. I want them to meet up so bad. Please. Are you shitting me? So close yet so far. Come on.
keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Shut up, Byron!
Well, let's get this down us.
Fuck!
Hey, you.
If Byron has messed this up, bro. He should have never said anything. Why did you say something?
Sorry.
Is that part of the plan? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! God damn it.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Come on. Please.
Travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
He really is trying to get his fill in before.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
This bastard ain't really been doing nothing anyway.
Take you.
Try it.
He hasn't been doing anything anyway. That's what I was saying, like outside.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
Oops. Oh well. Dasha and everyone else in this place is dead now. They should be after all that. Shit. I messed up this whole establishment because of that one tornado. Oh! Where did she go back there?
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
It's crazy.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
this is like Game of Thrones for real. Like when Bran and Jon were so close to each other.
Clive?
Please. You're gonna see blood?
What is it now?
We're gonna tell him that Joshua is alive?
Let's go.
Guess not.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
A 1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Trying to see if there's any chests around here. Usually there are, but...
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
Aww. Oh.
Fucking men of the wrong. They're tightly pulling their snouts out of Kupka's trophies.
Genuine cactar needles. Imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing.
I need a drink. Let me treat you. I'm pretty.
This place is huge. Sorry, I almost missed that. I don't really know where I'm going, I'm just looking around.
Why is the tavern shut?
Another fight, is it? Some people can't handle their drink.
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Butter in that furnace, get it?
In exchange for one great sword forged to the specifics hereunder, Red Rooster Trading will pay the sum of 1,000 gil, no less than 8 hands in length, weighted pommel, briar clam inlay, serrated edge suited for cutting bone.
Right away.
most fragrant herbs and spices.
Needed to a silk
Once you go flat.
softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Alright, back where I started then.
How about a hot bath to soothe the aches and pains of the body?
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Yeah, well, he's handless now, so...
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Speak with 2 townspeople.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Spoiled little brat.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family, Thomas.
Well, it's not
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you? I was a fool.
Did I mention how much I hate these people?
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Thanks, Uncle. We ended up... Same fucking answer.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
Well, it's not always got a reason to. Maybe this
What the hell?
is they shut down the whole mine for it.
Welcome back, Mako.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe. From old trading stock.
Then you should ask Further. He's been here for years.
Oh, no command for returning from the shadows. No, there aren't. There isn't one.
He's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Literally just passed by there earlier.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Further knows.
Sweet incense, wax candles.
Excuse me. Are you Further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight, aren't we?
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Time to beat that ass.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Further?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed.
His mouth didn't
A
move.
fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
All these places I've passed by.
Yes, the finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Ubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one.
I knew he was going to say that.
To get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves.
Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much you gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Probably
He'll
not.
probably be back at the inn by now.
The finest fabrics!
What was all that crashing and banging about before? Come out.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What was she gonna say? You said but.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days. I know.
How the hell am I supposed to know where to go if... The hell?
Needed to a silken softness.
Where's Uncle at?
Begging for more!
I mean, she said upstairs, but I can't enter the room, so... Check around here, then.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
friend better not turn out to be no damn traitor. Sir?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
I almost thought Uncle was a traitor there for a second. I don't know, y'all.
Why is the tavern shut?
My carpets have pride of place.
Golly, that's far. It's beautiful out here, my god. Of course. Didn't know how to hit those chocobos over there. Okie doke. Golly. Uncle, this seems like a trap, bro.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Dumbass uncle.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Who the hell is them?
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion, and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
No, you've been double-crossed, my dumbass. Your dumbass.
They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
I was gonna do the full thing, but I saw them circling in on me, and I was like, yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Yeah, I saw the items, yo. I'm sorry. Where'd they even come from?
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
You better be, my dude. Oh, hold on. Who's the curer? You? It's you. Alright, who's curing them? You. I was like, who's curing them? Oh my word. Alright, third wave now. Not the chocobo. Not the chocobo.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
The whole
Long enough to
time.
witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Not at all. Anything to get the plot going, to be honest. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Mm-hmm.
Here, wear this.
Accept the desert rose from Labor.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Well, let's hope that doesn't get intercepted. Oh, so interesting. We finally were able to see how that happens. I think they showed it at the beginning of the game, but it's been a long time.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
It's so bad I'm getting like Aladdin vibes too. Is that weird to say? A new quest is available nearby.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
I think I'm just gonna have the quests limited to the hideaway, because if I don't, I'll be doing side quests for frickin' ever. He acts like a king of thieves.
Yeah,
Yes, they're quite sort. I've eaten
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
That's true, though.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Silver platters!
Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Nice.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now.
Let's go up to this,
Anything I can interest you in?
trader. Some of these orchestrion roles are like expensive AF, because like who is gonna pay 40k for most of them besides the 5k for other ones?
Thank you for your custom.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days.
Well, he's probably
I fear
dead.
There may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Hell yeah. Is that even a question?
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
There's enemies out here? Hmm. Okay, so we can go straight ahead, but I'm actually gonna go this way.
What is this place?
This is the spring which provides the water for the Dalimil Inn's famous healing baths. I wouldn't mind having a dip myself. If we didn't have more pressing matters to attend to, of course.
We don't have more pressing matters. There's nothing more important than EXP! No, I'm kidding. But I saw them hanging out, I'm like, I mean, I could just fight a few things. I'm sure the people of the area wouldn't mind someone taking out these creatures. hate doing stuff like that, only to get some fangs. I think that's it, and we'll just head back up. I wonder if you can actually go here at some point during the game.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Sounds like none of our business. The jaw. It's literally just a straight shot.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
God, I hope nothing happens to Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
For what?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Thunk.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
I don't know if I made that sound because it would be death looming over the uncle now.
I'm coming for you.
Or death looming over Clive. It's for him to say, oh, you can regale me the tale when you get back. Never a good sign. Jesus. I shouldn't be laughing.
Fuck! What have they start?
Because you're having phantom pain.
Got a rat done to me. Out of my sight, witch!
Oh no. Oh, it's the guy from Waloed.
About your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict.
My love, I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
Honestly, I would feel bad for Kupka, but for Hugo. Sorry, that's his name, Hugo. But like honestly,
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
what the fuck? What? Two Lannister hands. I know. What in the shadow of Mordor? Are they eating people? Oh. Oh God. Is that a child?
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Fuck. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now?
Thought you could escape the orc army. I know, it's stupid! Literally went from one game with orcs to another game with orcs. But it's worse because this one has orcs and goblins. Golly. Yeah, I was gonna say. Jesus. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, cause they eating people. Golly.
Taken over the entire mine.
We're talking about go through the mines. The fuck? This is like the worst place to be at. I wish I had Flames of Rebirth equipped. I think it would have worked very well in terms of crowd control. But the one for Brood is fine. I am 4 levels ahead though. No, sorry, 3 levels ahead.
Men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Yeah, but where did they come from? They weren't just there. Farewell. They don't deserve a farewell. Fucking evil bastards. Being really quiet, yo. I don't know, I'm really focused at the moment.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Alright. Y'all trying to ambush people and shit. I'm glad I didn't transform. Something was in me like, transform, and I was like, nah, probably not yet. Alright, now I'll do it. Ow. Dun, dun, dun. Whew. Oh, yo. Actually started taking damage there. Where do I go then? I see. This shit is so ominous. I'm sorry. I had to stop for a second. Don't gotta tell me twice. It's a trap.
Won't be going any further this way.
Back.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Or it's a trap. Like I expect. Seem pretty weak to Garuda's moves. Weirdly enough. Alright, I won't save it again. I was literally just about to say until they start handing me out items. If I get to Adorio, y'all know I gotta save. Can't believe there's like 30 minutes left. Ah! What the fuck is that?
I won't be sneaking past this one.
Oh, God.
Get in here.
Ow. But also, I forgot to tell y'all, I got the item that increases the potion potency. So, or is it efficiency? Whatever. Synonyms. But that's why the regular potions recover more. Or they say they recover more. I didn't really notice. Say I can't even see. No, I can't see. Yeah, see, I feel like the Garuda is a lot. It's better to fight them. Ow. Whew. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Just looking to see if there's anything in the room. Oh. Besides bodies. Hands are sweating. Oh, crap. Oh, Kupka's here.
By the flames.
Come on, Torgal.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
I'm scared. I feel like once I make it like halfway through is when the scene's gonna continue. Okay, thanks. Save it again. You just never know at Final Fantasy. I know, I just saved. I'm right outside the door. So what's his
Let
deal, I
the
wonder?
trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torvald.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why I'm surprised, because there's always a guardian. Oh god. Woo! I didn't realize he was charging until the last second. Ah! Ah!
Nice try.
Oh god. Okay. I don't even know what happened. I couldn't see. I couldn't see. Jesus. Guys are sweating. Ah, fuck, I keep doing that. I can't see shite. I was gonna say, I really couldn't see. I couldn't see that at all. I didn't see anything. Favor of lightning. Increase thunderstorm damage by 10%. I've read those things so many times. I know it's just about how much it increases something.
Seems we're expected.
So
this is the power of Muthos.
okay, so is this Ultima? Or like... Or is he the current vessel for Ultima or something? Because... only Ultima's been calling Clive Mythos.
Did the orcs do this too?
Probably not, to be frank. Yeah, no, we gotta check the room for loot. Thing I did. Granted, it's for 100 gil, but, you know, something's better than nothing. Alright. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about the raids. I forgot they were even here. Is it bad though that I'm 3 levels ahead of everything here? Like I'm not like at the same level as them. I'll go to the other side because I feel like there's going to be more. Y'all are shelling out money to me. Alright. One last save. Never mind.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Who knows? Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat these targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. Ouch. Extra damage is no joke. I don't like that he just doesn't. I hate that the enemy gets buffs, but we don't. What kind of shit is that? I know I'm yelling, but like seriously though. It's very annoying. Like we can't use bravery or anything like that. And our party members haven't been able to either. Like I don't think that's fair that the enemies can do that. Enemy gets classic spells. Yeah, but that's
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
like that's what upsets me is like I wish that the game I know again I've said this the last few streams, but one of the things I don't like about this game, besides the colors and shit, I find that like very distracting, is the fact that, like I said, the battling is just unfair, bro. Like my allies that's with me don't cast any kind of buffs, but the enemies get to cast buffs and cure and all this other shit. Like, how is that fair? Literally at all. Like, yeah, I have 3 elements, well now 4 to work with, but I still can only use 3 at a time. So like, to me it's still like, well how is... The enemy can go all out, but we can't. But they still give us a lot of limitations. I mean, granted, you could say the same thing about the enemy as well. Because, you know, they can't consistently, like, They don't. It's not permanent buffs. You know what I mean? But like, still. Hi. Hi. Fuck. Okay, it's the other one. Throw it down that hallway for no reason. Wait, what? Is that not the door I came out of? No, I came upstairs. Okay, so that is the door. That's why the enemies came out.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
I came in here. I was gonna say, what did I come in here for? Just to look over there? It's crazy. Kinda weird being in his room, but alright. I'll let it slide. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna get into a fight, for sure. Okay. Sorry. Now I'm gonna get into the fight. I know, I have a habit. So I'm just like, go ahead, save it. You don't went through the...
Just what I needed.
Oh, thank you! That's actually the one I wanted. Just take out the fucking specters. They do not need to be casting buffs and shit. Clive! Take out the specters! I also feel like I can't really, like, target with Clive. Shit. Shit. No! Don't do that, don't do that. Take out the wraiths. I mean the specters. The ones that are casting bravery. Because they're tiling using simple commands. Oh, I mean... Maybe off stream I'll get in I'll go to the training room. Oh, and I leveled up. That's nice.
That better be the last of them.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing. Alright, last one. And it looks like I'm gonna end up going over my 3-hour limit, but you know what? Sorry. Y'all would probably have been upset at me if I would have stopped. Be like, what? You're literally right there.
My everything. I've missed you so much.
Oh, wait, I just thought about it. We're gonna have a buffed up Titan? Because if he does the same thing that she did, and then taps into the Aether too much, and goes berserk, he's going to be more powerful than he was before.
We'll never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
He's batshit crazy, that's what's wrong. Boy, Benedicta ain't here. So what game does this remind me of? What?
You got away from her.
Oh, Ifrit. It's like, wait, what?
Benedicta.
That's literally... That's not how that happened. Alright, we gonna pretend though. There's a genre for this? A genre I will not say.
Oh shit, he's priming.
You know what this kind of reminds me? I know it's gonna be like, what? This kind of reminds me of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I think it's part 2? No, I think it's part 1. Part 1. When Ron shows back up and they get the sword of Gryffindor and they're trying to destroy the Horcrux, and the Horcrux shows basically all of Ron's insecurities, and one of them was like Hermione and Harry making out, and I was like, that made me think of that for some reason because they were naked. Ron. Shut up, Toby. Oh, but Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Wait, but why is he smiling? That's not Joshua then. What is going on? You rang. But yeah, that made me think of Harry Potter when Ron was upset, and or no, he was going to destroy the Horcrux and all that. I was trying to think of some other scene in a movie or something where someone's imagined the person that they love with someone else naked somewhere. Also, it kind of reminds me of the people who are obsessed with like vampires and stuff. Don't ask. Kind of like a Bella sort of thing. She wanted to be bitten and changed so bad. The hands are back. Yeah, I noticed. Also, he is huge! He is huge and we are tiny. We is tiny. Oh my god, I done forgot how to fight. Hold on. It's the same as normal combat. Oh god. God. Oh God. Ow. Oh God. I didn't know what he was doing. I just knew I need to get the fuck out of there. Hands are sweating. Hands are sweating. Move. Hang time on those jumps. I know, it's crazy. Move. Thank you. I think I'm supposed to do the dodge and then, like, be able to, like... Oh God, move! Thank you. I literally take my finger off of the square button, the attack button, and then just, like, go crazy. Why does it seem like I fight better as Ifrit than I do with Clive in his normal form? Or at least I am this time around. Oh God, I didn't know what that was, bro. Y'all, this is literally instinct. It's like whatever it was, I'm gonna just shoot. Slower enemy, yeah, probably.
Nice trick.
My hands are still so sweaty. Oh my God, I can pick up the
But if you can do it, then so could I!
You learn Brimstone. Fuck is Brimstone? It's a shield, basically? So it looks like to me. Oh, I get it! A shield for the shield! Sorry. I know. Bad pun. But... Sorry, tutorial in the middle of this fight. Brimstone. Clive has learned the ability Brimstone for Titan. Hold and release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 and square longer to increase the explosion size and strength. Press X at any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. Brimstone 2. If it is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try.
Okay. Oh, I can't do it yet. Okay. So it's basically just like the other attacks that we already have. Earth Shaker. Oh God, that was scary. Move! I don't know, I kind of feel like Clive Ifrit moves a bit faster. Even in this form. It's weird. What the fuck was that? Oh God. Move! Ooh! Oh, that's because of the timely strikes thing. I was like, why the fuck is that going on and I'm not even activating it? I might have to take that off because I never know when that type of shit is gonna happen, you know? And I don't really care for that. It could have been R1 or square, y'all. No, not Bam Bamming me. Why is he so damn strong, though? Clive, take his ass out. Clive! Clive! Maybe he'll just have that consume too much and just explode. I don't know. Because again, this is not fair. Just explode.
What the hell has he done?
He ate the heart of the mother crystal, and so now he's gonna be super strong. Like, even stronger somehow. Oh my god. I hope Torgal's not here. We're fine by Dragon Ball Z rules. Yeah, he ate a sensu bean. Now we gotta fight out here. What in the... What? Are you shitting me right now? Oh, my husband would love this song.
Thunder, help me. It's you or die. I'm coming, Kuka.
Oh god, okay. What the fuck is going on? I don't like this. God. Shit got me panicking. Yeah, this is giving DMC vibes. What the fuck? Ah! Thank God he's doing all this for me. God, I'm bugging out, Phil. Clive! Ooh! God. Oh my god. Okay, but I'm shooting. I don't know how it's not impacting until the last second. Why are we so small and everyone else is so big? Even Garuda was bigger than him. Yeah, he ain't gonna feel that. I'm sorry. Sorry, Clive. Also, I gotta pause this real quick. My hands, like, y'all have no idea. My hands are so freaking sweaty. It's so bad. These games be stressing me out. I promise I do not really get sweaty hands like that. Jesus. That. Swear, y'all. It's crazy. Ouch. I was adjusting. Okay. This is insane. Square me? Square! Okay. Wait. The only thing that can hurt him is himself.
I've got you now.
How the fuck, though? Oh god. Oh, I get it now. It's like, how am I supposed to hurt him? Why am I? I feel like I can't even talk. Oh god. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what that was. I'm not gonna ask. Oh shit. I'm telling y'all, this shit is scary. Except when he does stuff like that. That's when I'm like, how the fuck? Why is he staggered? How do you stagger a beast like this? It's not even doing damage. Oh god. I was like, is it square or R1? Because I didn't want to fuck that up like I did the last time I had a fight with Ifrit. As Ifrit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do not care for this fucking music. Oh god. I do not care for this music at all. This really is given DMC, and I wonder if any of the people who worked on DMC worked on this game, because this definitely makes me think of DMC 3. The music alone. Oh, that was a waste. I don't really know what the game is trying to accomplish here. Another waste. Alright, another cinematic. Ever since they got me that one time. Oh shit, my bad, bro. They trying to get me with projectiles and this shit? That's crazy. Oh god. Oh god. Ow. It's my first time actually accidentally running into that. Damn. Damn waste. This was not the longest fight ever. Granite Rain. Gotta get the hang of that, honestly. I can. Square it? Please tell me. Yeah, cause I'm like, this fight's going kind of slow. Even for me. Are we running again? No. Okay, we got an arm going. Oh. Yeah, I'm shooting, I know. Are y'all shitting me? I'm shooting in the thing. Stop moving. Stop moving. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. He actually looked up, I'm sorry, that's so stupid. Okay. I was gonna say his health bar is not okay. Thank you. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, nah. I put my phone down for 1 freaking second. Go the fuck away. Oh, God. Why are we fighting in midair? I hate this. I feel like all the fucking dominants are gonna be like this now. Moving forward. Nah, this ain't no Attack on Titan. Because hardly any of them could fly. And by hardly any, I mean literally just one of them. This is just weird. They're actually falling. I mean, even so, it's still scary to me. What the fuck? Hugo, go away, my dude. Oh, got me on that one. How did I still get hit? That's crazy. How is he doing his attacks as we're falling? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it just looks like he's just flailing around. This music is epic, though. I mean, he wasn't even there. Okay, I should be able to do the thing, right? Just die. Die, motherfucker, die! I was like, I don't know if it's square or R1. Okay, see? See how they switch it up? Fuck, Clive. We gonna square it or nah? What? Do not eat that, bro. He's absorbing it. Yeah, I don't think you should do that either, to be honest with you. What the fuck? Ew, he literally is just turning into some abomination, bro. Cause what the fuck is this? That was dope. That was dope. Okay. Y'all won me on that. Y'all won me on that. Reference to JoJo. That's fine. I appreciate y'all for doing that. This fight literally puts the final in fantasy because what in the world? I know. I know. Sorry, I hit the mic. Oh my word. Earth and Fury. Semi-priming requires the channeling and corporeal manifestation of ether contained within a dominant's body. In Hugo Kupka's case, this produces crystalline formations that act as reservoirs to be drawn upon to provide the energy needed to maintaining the priming, as well as to cast magics and effectively wield iconic abilities. However, such appendages may be forcibly separated from an injured self-primed dominant, preventing the reabsorption of the ether contained within. Fuck, that was crazy. I feel so bad for him. What the fuck?
Ultima. What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
Okay, that's the king. I will
Mythos
lead.
is stronger.
Wait. So they know about mythos and all that.
5 years that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Holy Order of the Night Strigan.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves,
It's this
potions,
girl again.
anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
That's crazy.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
That came right the fuck out of nowhere.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
In more ways than one. Sorry. Was that too much? Probably. That came literally right the fuck out of nowhere. I was getting none of those kind of vibes, but alright. And a big point, though. Just a couple of characters hiding their relationship. Yeah, but that's still going to come back around at some point.
The Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault. Our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor.
What?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they?
He's dead. It doesn't matter.
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Oh, okay, I guess the king isn't dead.
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
No, because they have something out for you, bro.
What is it now?
I said it! Oh my god! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh. Never mind. It's just
Forgive the
Joshua.
intrusion, Your Highness.
Whew.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix.
My man Joshua.
I hope I'm not interrupting. Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
Joshua walk in with that Conqueror's hockey. I know.
Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one.
Joshua is the new Yojiro? Who the hell is Yojiro?
I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just go to the hideaway. Yojiro is Baki's overpowered father. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. That was literally so long. Okay. We're gonna save the game because I feel like this shit is not gonna end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch my streams. If you missed any of this particular playthrough, the previous videos are located on Twitch. They also are located on YouTube. Michael just put the link in the chat. He's actually put it in the chat several times. But yeah, the video should be on YouTube by 8 p.m. So in about 3.5 hours or so. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be resuming this game tomorrow. And what's up? What else? I might, if the game allows me to, I'll do those side quests off stream. But if not, then I'll just have to do them tomorrow after tomorrow's stream. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, a great night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Annyeong.